December 4th, Sunday. We're gonna do day 4 on this again.
Hi, Daddy.
The exit game. Hi, Liliana. The exit game, advent calendar, the hunt for the golden book with 24 exciting riddles by Inca and Marcus Brand. Cosmos level beginner. Harry Potter looking thing. But December 4th, so let's get things started. First of all, let's move these. Move these. Move these. And let's get into it right away. It is right here. This is a door that we're gonna need to open, but of course we're gonna have to read the storybook first. So let's put this up on here and let's get that going. All right, let's see what we get. Man, it's I'm trying to go live streaming every day, but you know, December's jam packed because of birthday, Christmas, setting everything up, and it's just a lot of stuff. So hold on one second. Let me get some slippers on. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Let's see what we got. Oh, don't look at what I was. Don't. Okay, let's see. Welcome everybody. We'll get started now. So, actually, let's review about what happened yesterday.
Hi,
Hi,
Daddy.
Liliana.
Yay!
Yay! We did it. Right. So yesterday we had December 3rd, and we went into a room, and there were luggages, there were stickers on the luggages, and it was Mariah Carey's old room. She put lipstick on the mirror, and we checked out where she went, and it spelled out the secret numbers, which was 536. And yeah, so we got a guest appearance in the story by Mariah Carey's letter. It wasn't even Mariah Carey herself, but it was her letter. So let's go and read. What's good? Hey, you made it in time. Yes, we're just starting. We're like 3 minutes in. Welcome, Master PJ. Yeah, we're 3 minutes in. 3 minutes in. Hi, Liana. My daughter's excited to open up this next page. So let's go to. We'll put the hint book aside. So far, we've done the first 3 without any hints. So that's good. That's good. We're hopefully we can go through the whole thing without any hints. It's beginner level. I think we will be able to, but I felt like I was going to be stuck yesterday, but we ended up not getting stuck. All right, so let's go get on to it. I never know how long these lives are gonna be because I never know how long these puzzles take. First one took about an hour. Second one took about maybe 30 minutes. So here's December 4th. It says to rip this out before reading. Got to make sure it's only one page I'm ripping out. So here's our page. And we toss this in the back so we don't spoil anything for tomorrow's. And here it is, December 4th. It says, December 4th. You end up in an old-fashioned office behind a cracked window glass. Countless lights blink across from you. Hold on a second. How can that be? You just stepped through the door of an old village hut. Curious, you walk toward the window and look down on a huge city from a great height. That is clearly LA, and the window must be to a high rise. Wow, you just traveled thousands of kilometers, or this window some kind of magic trick? You look back doubtfully, but through the open front door, you see the dark little village. You shrug your shoulders. Clearly, strange things can happen here, and you don't have time to investigate them. So you focus on your assignment again. So it looks like we went to LA just going through a door. There's time travel or teleportation. You look around the room properly for the first time, as well as the weirdness of the cracked window. There is also an old computer with a smashed screen. It's been a long time since you saw such an old device. And there is a second one. That logo on the other screen looks strangely familiar. On the right is an open elevator door. It seems to be defective and the wall is smeared with graffiti. Somebody around here had a temper. Was it a thief? On the hall hangs an old rotary dial phone. Super retro! Somebody has ripped out the rotary dial and thrown it on the floor. Lost in thought, you wonder if the phone still works and put the rotary dial back in. You put your finger in one of those holes and dial. You spin the disc until it stops and let go. Indeed, it does. The disc turns back with a faint clicking noise. That's how rotary phones work, if you guys remember. You put your finger in one of the holes and dial, spins back and let go. Indeed, it does. The disc turns back with a faint ticking noise. Pulse dialing, it was called, or something like it. Oh, those were the days. All right, please turn the page. Let's look at this. Oh, there it is. An idea comes to you. There was a conspicuous phone list on the desk. Perhaps the way forward is just to give someone a call. The question is, who? Open door 4 now. Behind it, you'll find one riddle card D and one strange item, rotary dial. So here's a rotary phone. If you guys haven't used it, we might get a chance to use it here tonight. Let me take the camera so we could look at right here. This is day number 4, December 4th. It says to open this door now. So let's look. Yeah, this one is pretty interesting. It's bringing in a rotary phone. Maybe there's a rotary dial or something in here. All right, so this comes with, it's supposed to be riddle card D right here. And, oh, look at this. It's a little rotary phone. It looks like a paint palette, but it's rotary, and I'm assuming it's going to be for here, right there. All right, and then let's take a peek into the room. Because, yeah, we need to see. So we looked into the window, and then it says that we saw LA. When you look this way, it says yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-yay, movie lovers. And then it's a broken elevator. That's totally that's totally a reference to one of the best Christmas movies, Die Hard. And then let's look at the other side. The other side, I kind of have to maneuver this. All right. So on the other side, we can see that the rotary phone is right there. And then it has the old computer. Does that look like it has a cracked screen or something? Yeah, it looks like, oh yeah, it looks like there's a cracked window. And then I guess something fell, hit the thing right there. Yeah, they have a Die Hard reference in here. Yippee, 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 yay. Remember that scene when he was going against us? The what was his name? Sliverus, or I don't know. And then there's a computer right there that has a logo that they said is familiar. Not really sure what logo that is. And then, yeah, it looks like, let's see if there's anything else down here. Maybe a ball that they threw, or a brick. But this is like a high rise, and so I guess someone threw something from somewhere. It's got to be high rise. There's a telephone that has numbers on it. All right, so right now I have no idea what to do. See if there's anything in the top. Looks like it's just the lights. All right, so this is, oh wait, actually, yeah, the card will give us a clue. Let me put this back up here. Yeah, that movie, you gotta watch that movie again, Master PJ. Yeah, it's Christmas time. You know, that's one of the movies that pops up all the time. So we could gotta watch that movie. Okay, so here's riddle card D. Let's look at it. Looks like eyes right here. All right, so riddle card B. Oh, here it is. Speed dial directory: chef, hotel services, entrance lobby, and finance department. So I'm gonna, let's see, it says 3, 2, 4. And they're in different colors. So I don't know. We're supposed to get like a 3-digit number off of this. And let's see if we can figure something out. So let me take this out. So it looks like you could take these out. I'm assuming take these out. And I don't know what I'm gonna be looking for, but you know, we also have clues that we can use that I don't want to use yet. I just want to make sure we can get these on our own without clues. But there's no shame in using a clue because it starts off with one clue that is kind of vague, the second clue which is a little more helpful, and then the last clue is just giving you the solution to it. So if we're going to use a clue, hopefully we can only use one, and hopefully we don't have to use any. But I'm going to poke these holes. Hi, Mom Food Planet Things. Welcome to the thing we just started. We got a rotary phone. I don't know if you remember how to use one of those. I do. I actually posted a YouTube short in some boba place we were in, and they had a rotary phone there and it worked. All right, let's put this rotary phone on here. I'm thinking it's like a coder or something. All right, so I don't know if I'm supposed to, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, maybe we line it up. And then I put this in the middle. Just, and then it says the chef is 3, 2, 4. So what if I go 3, okay, so it says 3 green. So I am gonna dial 3, and when the 3 gets to that stop, whatever is green is a 6. So I'm just gonna write that down here. And then we'll go back to its regular spot, because I think there's a reason they put that there, so you know where your regular spot is. And then 2 white is 8. And then 4 red is 2. Don't know what that means. Plus it's, you know, well, let's do it for all the numbers. Maybe there's let's do it for all the numbers. All right, hotel services 4 let's see. There's got to be a mathematical way to do this, right? 4 yellow is 3. 5. Let's see. 5 blue is, or purple is 3. And then 6 black is 7. All right, let me hit the like button. Thank you for saying hit the like button. Yes, you use a rotary phone. Yeah, I've used a rotary phone recently, just on display, and then to actually dial, I haven't done that in a while. I haven't dialed in a while. So gray, so 7. But yeah, we're working with one of these right now, and I could imagine myself and everybody here in in an what is that called? So brown is nothing. So in a escape room all together, and we're trying to figure out this thing. And it says, do you remember collect calls? Yes, I remember collect calls, and yes, I remember calling after 9 p.m. I remember my very first girlfriend lived in a long distance thing, which is like 3 cities over, and or sometimes even 1 city over, because we were in Orange County and the city was in LA County. And yeah, I racked up a lot of minutes. And my parents were mad, so I had to buy a calling card. I had to buy a calling card and pay for it, like earn money and pay for it, just so I could call my girlfriend at the time. And then when we broke up, I was like, oh man, all the money I saved for calling cards for nothing. And then yeah, and oh yeah, and collect calls. Um, yeah, collect calls. I'd be at the mall in high school, and then we'd press 0 or collect or whatever we collect call. We do the collect call, and then hold on, 3. Yeah, we do the collect call, and then but then when they answer, like, please say your name, so that on the other side it would say, you have a collect call from Latruce. Do you accept it? And then my mom on the other side would say yes, and then I'd get to talk to her, and it would be charged to my mom. And to cheat the system, whenever we did a collect call, when they asked, what is your name? I would say, we're at the mall, get it ready, pick us up at Broadway, before it became Macy's. And then when then my mom would hear, you have a call from, we're done, pick us up at Broadway. Used to cheat that. And then they also have some dialers. People at my school sold some dialers where you would record the dial tone of when you're pressing the numbers, and then you hold it up to the payphone, and then the payphone would think that you paid for the call, and then you'd get free. But I think that was a little more shady, because you're actually cheating it that way. Nokia. My first one was it was like a small flip phone that was like this big. That was like as big as this card. See how I'm holding it, and then it was a flip phone. You flip it up, and it says, "Hello, is this for ants?" And then my strongest, longest one was the Nokia, where I dropped it so many times, and that thing was built like a tank. All right, so we have the numbers from finance department. There's a number that doesn't really work, so I cross this out. So it's either 682 or 337. And that looks, I don't know, maybe so it's either chef or hotel services. Let's look in the room. Maybe there is something that gives us a sample of, or give us a thing that shows that it is either the chef or hotel services. So here's a card, and the numbers is 682 or 337. And there's also a way maybe we could put it in here, and if it leads us off of the board, then we could eliminate it. But let's take a look inside the room and see if it says. See if there's anything related to a chef or hotel services. Maybe hotel services, because with a broken window, you're not gonna call a chef. It's like, excuse me, chef, can you cook me up some glass? And then brings it up, and then all of a sudden you have a drug starting with the letter M. But yeah, it doesn't. I don't really see anything that it would be that would make it that would tell us if it's either chef or hotel services. Well, we could try. So the number here is 682. We could try 682 here and see if it leads us off the thing. Just process elimination. I don't know if it's part of the game to do it that way, but we did it. All right, so let's 682. Let's see if that leads to anything. 682. All right, so 682 would lead us right. Okay, so 682 would lead us right. That looks like the symbols. Let's see, hexagon or six-sided gon, Y-O. Six-sided gon, Y-O. I think that's the answer. I think that's what it is. It's chef. Let's check 337 just to do our due diligence. 3. What's up, Dan619? Thanks for joining. We're in the middle of a puzzle here, but I think we might be solving it soon. 337. Right, so it's downside, upside, downside. So if we go here, it would be downside, upside, downside. So we would be right here, and yeah. So I guess that is not that is not the answer. So the answer is 682, because we coordinated the numbers of if I was dialing this rotary phone with 3, 2, 4. So when we turn this 3 to the stop, we look at which one was green, and that's 6. And then the next one is 2. So when we dial 2, stop, and it was, the number 2 is white, we go to white, which is 8. And then the last number was 4, and it was red. So we did 4, and it stopped here at the rotary phone, and see what's red. It was 2, and there's 2. And by process of elimination, since it was going to either be one of those first 2, because the other ones didn't have a number, and one of those first, I thought that was a wasp, but it was the pen. And then so it was either going to be hotel services or chef. Oh, wait, I think it was telling us that it was chef. Wait a minute. It was telling us that the answer was the chef side. Because wait a minute, if you put this here, oh, Oh, there it is. I think it was hidden in plain sight. It was telling us to look at the chef's number as opposed to the hotel services number, because these were the only two numbers that actually worked with numbers. And then also I double checked this one. It would have left us off the board here, while this one would have left us here, and it did match. All right, that's, oh man, that was like one of those hidden in plain sight things. So the order of chef, hotel services, entrance, lobby, and finance department, it lines up to spell chef. And chef's number is what we did. Lined up the 3 with the green, the 2 with the white, and the 4 with the red. And that gave us 682. I think we solved it. We solved it in record time. 6, 8, 2. Oh, there it is. Okay, 682. Let's do it again. So it's gonna be right, 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 leading us to, is that a hexagon? It's like 6 sides. So I don't know. I thought a hexagon was 5, or 5 is a pentagon. Yeah, so a hexagon, Y, or flux capacitor, and circle. So it will be right, 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 hexagon, Y, and circle. We solved it. We solved it already. All right. So this is going to be 5. I'm going to write it lightly, and then I write it bigger and more bold once we actually go through the hints that they gave us, to make sure that we did get the correct one. All right, let me put this in here for neatness purposes. Oh, and Dan, I don't know if you made it in time, but look, do you know what reference this is? What reference this is in the tagged on the elevator? It says yippee ya yay. And I think the ya is so they don't get sued for copyright or something. Yippee ya yay. Etc. etc. See, you guys know where that's from. Yippee-yi-yay, young... Yippee-ki-yay, movie lovers. I think that was the appropriate one. All right, so I'm going to put these pieces back in. Our clue. The D. The rotary phone slash painter's... What is it called? A painter's palette. And here's the story and the solution. So let us go, just to make sure we got it right, so that we don't continue on with the wrong. If it was wrong, but I think it's right. Everything matched up. It should be right. We solved it properly. I like that one. That was cool. It lined up. It just I like how it lined up like that, and it says chef. All right, so let's go through the hints that they would have given us. Good thing we didn't have to use it. But here's December 4th. All right, so here's the hints, and let's see if we would have solved it. Or the clues. So the first clue would have been, the bright red phone is probably hanging there for a reason. It's a good idea to call someone. The only question is who. Riddle card D gives you 4 different phone numbers, but which one is the right one? Perhaps you should pay attention to the arrow on riddle card D. Then all you really have to do is choose. Oh, there was an arrow? Wait a minute. Oh, there was an arrow pointing. There was an arrow pointing down, And all you have to do is follow your eyes with this arrow pointing down. That was another clue that was right in front of our faces. I didn't even notice. I was too. Sometimes the right answer is the simple answer, and that seems like a simple answer. I was too. I saw numbers. I like math, so I got stuck to the numbers. All right. So clue number 2 was the arrow points exactly to the first letters of the 4 entries in the speed directory. Do you notice anything? You should know who to call. To do this, first position the rotary on the phone on the calendar sheet, 4th December. A number should be visible on each dial opening. How do you use this kind of phone? Place your finger on the opening. It says, how do you use this kind of phone? Because I'm thinking maybe most of the people doing this were born in the 2000s and not in the previous century, like me. A number should be visible on each opening. How do you use this kind of phone? Place your finger in the opening of the digit you are dialing and then turn to the stop area. And what in real life, your finger would stop right there on a real phone, because this would be sticking out and your finger would get caught on that little curve. But for the game's sake and it's paper, they put a stop right there. For everyone here who's older than, who's younger than the Berlin Wall falling. All right, then turn the dial back into the starting position and you can choose the next digit. Why are the numbers colored? The dial openings are also colored. So that was the second clue was giving us a big clue on how to work this clue. And then if we still didn't get it, here's the solution. Place the rotary dial correctly on the phone on the calendar sheet 4th December. The arrow on riddle card D tells you to call the chef. The phone number of the chef is 324 in different colors. Dial these digits one by one, and each time check the colored dial openings. Translate the phone number into digits of the code you are looking for. In detail, it works like this. First, select 3. The 3 is printed in green, so check which number can be seen in the green dial opening in this position. It is number 6. Make a note and then turn the dial back. In the same way, you then select 2 and you will see 8 is in the white opening, and finally 4 and you'll see 2 in the red opening. You will receive a code 682. Enter the code on the decoder table, then you'll follow the arrows back. You get the door with these symbols: hexagon, Y, and circle. Write 5 on the lock of this door. So we solved it, and that was actually a pretty cool one. When I first started it and I first looked at it and I looked into the room, I was wondering what it could mean. And the Yippee-ki-yay reference, I like that. But I was wondering what it could mean, and it was right. It means that this one is room 5 for tomorrow's December 5. The chef from South Park, yeah. Oh man, South Park. South Park was. I don't know if I was allowed to watch South Park, and I was already 20 something by then. And they still said don't watch it. All right. There you go, number 5. So we are done with today's puzzle. Thank you for joining. Number 5, we'll seal that for tomorrow. Thank you for joining. And just like always, hope to see you guys tomorrow. But if you have any questions, suggestions, I wrote down the suggestions from yesterday. Someone said Bay Area, and I would like to go to the Bay Area. George said San Clemente also. So I would like to go to Bay Area, San Clemente. Maybe do a video like, but the video style that I'd like to do when I go places is just kind of like taking you with me while I see, observe, and comment on things. And then just kind of see it through my eyes while you're also seeing things that you can do in those areas. And it's like less informative, a lot more informal. And it's just me going around seeing the things that there are. So, I mean, I don't know, that's just my style. It's not like professional or anything, but you still see what there is to do in different places. All right, so you could comment on any of my videos if you have any suggestions of what I could do, or maybe like a challenge or something. But yeah, thank you, Dan 619. Thanks for stopping by. We're gonna close this one out. This one was only about 35 minutes, 36 minutes. But that was a good one. We solved it, and tomorrow we're gonna open this book, or this door, and it's gonna lead us to another puzzle that we'll solve, hopefully without using the clues. And so far we are 4 for 4 without using the clues. And once again, they're not paying me for this, but I got this as a gift from my cousin. This is Exit the Game Advent Calendar, The Hunt for the Golden Book, right there. And the whole purpose of this is right there, so that we could save Christmas. That's how important, that's how very important it is to answer all these puzzles. You know, I don't want to ruin anyone's Christmas, so that's why I have to do this. You're welcome, guys. I'm just kidding. All right, thank you. Here's my sign off. I'm signing off. We are 4 for 4 without using any clues, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. That is December 5th. And then on Tuesday, December 6th, we might do 2. If it's a quick one, we'll do 2. If not, then we'll do 2 on the 8th, because on the 7th, the live stream may be from somewhere else. Not from my my beautiful desk over here. The mahjong table. But yeah, so for this week, I'm gonna try to do it every day. There might be 2 on the 6th or 2 on the 8th, because on the 7th we have to skip it because we have to celebrate a birthday. All right, so bye. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Mom Food Plant. Thank you, Dan619. Thank you, Master PJ. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. George. And let's everyone have a good night and have a good week. See you tomorrow. All right. Signing off. This is always the awkward part. Signing off. Doop-a-doo. No, you hang up first. No, you hang up first. Oh no, you hang up first. Okay. And then there's those two dots up there to make you hang up. Then you have to, if the dial tone doesn't pop up, you have to go like tick 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 tick, and then the dial tone goes, and then you could dial. But yeah, but okay. Later, guys. Yeah. But it's after 9 p.m. right now, so you can't, make sure you don't, make sure you don't have to pay extra, or maybe you save. Anyway, all right. See you guys. You hang up first. Okay.